Hello, Radiant Lights. Always great to connect with you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad you found me. I hope you feel a resonance. And if you've been watching me for a while or you just tuned in, I hope you'll subscribe and get the notifications and share my videos if you feel they can help someone. So I'm going to be tuning into the energies of this week. It's actually the next couple of weeks also, but really honing in on this week. And I was getting a lot with a vibrational shift. So we're going to see how is this vibrational shift going to be affecting you and your life, and where do you need to put your energy or your focus, to align to this energetic shift and what to be aware of, okay? We have a full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 24th. Jupiter in Pisces. We've had this, Saturn, Uranus square, right? Just been a lot happening with this whole idea of expanding, but now we're kind of held back a little bit. We're kind of pulled back to reevaluate and connect with our awareness of awareness. So we're going to be diving in and looking at how is this going to be affecting you and anything you need to know, and what do you need to do? Is there any guidance, and also what's coming up for you? So I read in soul stories. We've got soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. As always, it's time stamped in the description of the video. So you can just go to the description box below. And also it is quite common for sometimes all stories to resonate with you, or parts of all stories to resonate with you. That's what some people have been telling me. That's why when I do the weeklies, I just kind of keep it running. I'm not editing and doing, it's still individual stories, but if only one or two, resonate with you, that's great. That's fine. If only one, whatever it is for you. The pick a card are really about you trusting your own inner guidance, your own intuition, and seeing which one you're drawn to or led to. All right, so we're going to look at each, and then I'm going to be clarifying with tarot. I keep forgetting what the name of this is. Tarot of the Heart. So there's a lot coming up with the heart chakra this week. A lot of energy around that. Heart's desire, heartache, heartbreak, heart opening. There's just going to be a lot. It's a very emotional week, I want to say. So again, soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's get to it. And I have Palo Santo here. Just going to move these over here, out of the way. Okay, this is my Palo Santo. And this one came to acceptance. It's very interesting because I was not going to use these in the reading. I usually use them in monthlies or different readings. But this, I love Palo Santo, kept just pulling on me and really wanted to be with this group of cards. So we'll see what's going on, what's coming up. We're going to look at the tarot, and then we're going to get to the clarify with the planet cards and Soul Rebel cards, as well as Whispers of the Ocean. And I chose this deck because, green, it's really connecting with the heart chakra. And I just did a meditation and workshop on the heart chakra and some channeling. So I'm really in that vibe. But also Whispers from the Ocean, because I feel like there's this deep dive that's coming up in Soul Rebel. So you maybe need to be a little bit of a rebel this week also. So let's see. Oh, love. Okay, got the Lover's card coming right out there. Win or lose. 5 of Swords. Reach out. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Earth. Darkest fear. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got the 9 of Swords there. 9 of Air. I'm going to call it Air. 9 of Air. 6 of Fire. Now you're showing up as believe and succeed. So see this, well, let me get the cards out. I'm already getting the messages. Well, your higher self is right on track. 8, Control, which is also strength. 5 of Wands, challenging times. Solar plexus chakra coming through. Okay, let's clarify that with the shadow. Okay, wow. Woo, I knew it. And 6, simply love, or people from the past. 6 of Cups here. 6. So, 6 of Water. Wow, okay. All right, soul story number 1. So you've gone through a lot. Some of you are going through major challenges in relationships, all kinds, interpersonal relationships. Some of you, it could also be with a significant other, someone very close to you. And there could be power issues, control issues, where you just have to accept what's happening right now or where someone's at. Especially this week, if you're trying to get someone to change or change their opinion or change what they think they can do. Now, some of you, you're wrestling with yourself to believe in yourself more and to believe that you can succeed, that you can do well in your life, that you can get past this hurdle. So I feel like you're coming out of a very challenging time. It's forced you to really woman up, boss up, man up, whatever. It's forced you to really dig deep into the shadow material. 3rd chakra, inner child. So you're getting to a lot of your inner child wounding, but also to your empowerment. You're accepting yourself more. You're having the strength to move forward this week. I feel that you really need to work on your beliefs, or you have been, and you are making headway. You are making gains. You could have come out of some time of like some nightmares, even just really not feeling, or someone around you could have had a lot of anxiety. Maybe you've had a lot of anxiety, or somebody around you. What I hear this week is for you not to fight. Okay, don't fight it. Whatever is happening, just accept it as what is and see what you can do. And also reach out and get help. Okay, some of you, this could be work or some kind of situation where you haven't had the support, or you've been afraid to ask, or you've asked and people have let you down, or they haven't been there, or there's been a struggle, kind of a struggle or arguments. It does show things coming back together, though. I do feel like there is going to be some kind of gift bestowed to you this week. Now, we're going to look, I love these zodiac cards. How I use them is I look at the energy pattern by the, let's see, okay, where is this happening for you? Okay, so we're going to look at the house, and you got the first house, what people see and the impression you give. Now, soul story number 1, what I feel for you, I'm going to put this acceptance right in the center there where you can see it. What this means for you, though, this is about you this week. What do you need and want? How are you showing up? Who do you need to get back to or not get back to? What do you need to do? Somehow you're going to be, some of you, it could be a job or something where there's been other people and maybe they chose someone in the past, but now that opportunities come back around and they're choosing you. Or you could be in the running between you and someone else. And what I'm hearing is you just have to believe in yourself, keep things to process, and everything turns around. Okay, someone is seeing your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Someone is seeing you in a very positive light. You need to see yourself this way. Okay? So how you figure into the world, your world, is going to be greatly focused on this week and these energies. And I feel the eclipses are also highlighting this for you also. I feel all this esoteric energy, astrological energy, universal energy, however you want to look at it, is really squeezing you to get over your doubts, your fears, whatever subconsciously has held you back, and to really heal even to a next level, that you're now starting to really take care of that inner child, that vulnerable you, the wounded part of you. It's almost like wounded warrior energy. I'm surprised the Hierophant didn't come up for the energy of also Chiron, or Nine of Wands. You've got the 9 here. You've got the 9 of air. And then it moves into, so you're showing up, not as a 9 of Wands, but you're showing up as a 5 of Wands. So you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move past this. and not being so defensive, and you're being cautioned to not over control. So yeah, here it is. The energy. Wow. Soul story number 1. Listen to this. This is the energy that you need to align with. Pisces. This energy is wistful, endless, loving, compassionate, forgiving. It sometimes confuses, it softens, resolve. Now, this is the energy that you need to align with. Pisces, one fish is swimming one way, the other is swimming the other. That's why sometimes they say that it could be wishy-washy. But it's the ability to go with the flow. It's mutable. So you need to be this week in your own personal dealings and what you expect of yourself or expect of others, or what others expect of you, or how you are in the world, however you're navigating, whatever your focus is this week. You need to integrate the energy of Pisces. And if you don't know what that is, read up on it, or maybe you are a Pisces. So being mutable, you've got the moon here, which has to do with Cancer, but also Pisces. And the time of Cancer will be at this reading, or shortly after. So that could be using your intuition. It could be focusing more on the mystical, the magical aspect. You've got believe and succeed as your centering energy. So it could be working with affirmations or your dreams. You may have been having nightmares, and now those nightmares are turning into dreams of messages from your guides or your higher self, or from source, or archangels, whomever, whatever belief system you're working within. But the energy of Pisces is mutable. Pisces sometimes takes on the coloring of what is around. So this is not the time it's the time to be persistent. It's not really the time to confront. Deep transformative energies are working through you this week. Now, the planets cards represent the overall energy that is working through you as you. What is the focus this week energetically? And you got Pluto and Vesta. So Pluto is your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. And Vesta is the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. See, and Pisces is very quiet. So you've got this Pluto, this transformative energy, Vesta, the Vestal Virgin, meaning being unto yourself, your own integrity. It has nothing to do with sex. It has to do with just being in your own integrity about things, taking things in and seeing how they resonate with you, using your intuition. Vesta also has to do with home and hearth and feeling at home, perhaps a feeling at home in where you live. There could be issues around the home, or there could be that you're feeling more at home, maybe in your body or in your environment. Or are you looking for a new home? Do you need a new home? Vestal Virgin also talks about what's sacred. So Pluto, you have this transformative energy moving through you this week. So the guidance is, the caution is to not push, but to work with the energy. Ask yourself, well, what am I learning here? What's being transformed here? What's being transmuted here? Pluto gets rid of stuff, gets rid of excess. So you may be paring down somehow, Okay, now we're going to look at the whispers of the ocean. If believing in yourself, believing in your process, you will be succeeding. Okay, we've got 2 cards that want to come out. Okay, so there's a mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. Okay, but the way to do that is, yes, get your needs met, know what's right for you, what's sacred, what are your values, what do you value, but you need to be a little more Piscean, a little more go with the flow. This isn't the time to push. And look you've got the gift this week of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Well, that's very much could be Pisces. Again, Pisces is the balancing of duality. You've also got the 6 of, you've got the Lover's card here, number 6, which is 3 and 3. It's that synthesizing energy. So it's time this week to look at being neutral, being like, okay, that's their point of view, this is my point of view. How do we balance this out? Or you have one part of you that wants to do something, another part wants to do another. How do I balance this out? Balance is at work now. Pluto is going to get rid of whatever is no longer needed or necessary, what is excess, what is stopping your transformation, actually also your transmutation, shifting your energy. So you're already in this process. All you really need to do this week is go with the flow. Go with the flow of accept what's happening and go with the flow. And being neutral is going to benefit you. It's going to be, some of you, this is definitely, there's a lot with relationships, interpersonal, whether personally or work. Let's see, let's look. Okay, we got, ooh, spirals of manifestation. And look at, there's a spiral there, the conch, in this card, and in the gift of neutrality. So for those of you that the energy is shifting for you to draw in something or someone or to manifest something, you are doing it. You just need to support the process and not push. If you've been thinking, oh, I'm not doing enough, or this week I'm going to really push, no. If there's an opening, go through it, but you need to accept whatever is happening. Some of you, there could be a slight setback or a slowdown of something, but it's not going to last. So don't push the river is what I'm hearing. Go with the flow. All right. So your Soul Insights mantra for the week is, in aligning with the wisdom of my heart, I follow my flow. That's what you're learning, soul story number 1. It's all about your personal flow. Don't compare yourself. 5 of Wands, 5 of Fire sometimes can be comparison. Okay, you just show up. I think this is so powerful for you. You just show up as you. First house, you. This is all about how you show up. Don't try to do anybody else or be anybody else. Just show up. You do you. You respond as you want to respond. All right, soul story number 1. Thank you. Let me know how this resonates for you. In the description box below. And if this did resonate, I'd love for you to subscribe, get the notifications, and also if you feel a resonance, please share this. Okay, I'll put that there. And we're going to look at soul story number 2, which I feel is very different somehow. I'm getting a much different energy. It's very interesting how that happens, but I want to do a little shuffle here. Okay. And while we're waiting, we're just going to put a little stone here, aragonite, to clear the energy, because feels like a very different reading. Let's just see what it is. Soul story number 2. Ooh, gratitude. Okay. Got the Palo Santo, gratitude. Okay, what are you grateful for? Let's see what's coming up. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing with you. Let the card settles what I'm hearing. I'm hearing to go with the zodiac sign cards. Let's see what area of your life is being highlighted this week. So we're going to use the 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. Some of you are definitely moving, and some of you, there is cleaning the house, clearing the house, or you could have house guests. There's a lot with the house, but there's also a lot with you feeling more at home or doing something around the house or home in your body. Let's see, the planetary energy that is moving through you is Venus and Saturn, between the two. So Venus is the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. And Saturn, you know what Saturn is, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. You're in between those. So these planetary energies are working through you this week. Venus, what do you desire? What do you want to do? What do you have? For some of you, what it's you don't have. This is where gratitude comes in for you with the Palo Santo. is being grateful for what you do have, even if you want other things, want more things. Saturn, this is going to be a busy week for work. So some of you love what you're doing, love your work. Some of you are looking for more work that you love. So there's a balance here of understanding what is it you love? What are you drawn to? What do you value? What do you really appreciate? How do you love? How do you want to express your love? How do you want to receive love from friends or family or significant others, through appreciation? But Saturn is here is also that, okay, there's some big dreams and goals that you have, but you also have to have gratitude of just how far you've come, what you have now, and there's more work to be done. So Saturn is saying there's more work to be done. And then the energy you need to align with, okay, so that's the energy that you're going to feel moving through you. And let me know how this reading unfolds for you, because you've got Venus on one hand, Venus energy, and then you've got Saturn, which is like, it's going to be a lot about work or things you have to finish up or wrap up or obligations. But then you have this part of you that wants to just focus on what you love doing. So some of you, this could be a project. Maybe you're working at home, or art, music. Maybe you're launching something, or it could be a new platform. Or with that Saturn, there's something that is step by step coming into being. Now, the energy you need to align with, that's already what's going through you. So you need to understand that. Venus and Saturn, fourth house, home, foundation. The energy you need to align with is Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating diligence. Okay, and diligent, okay, painstaking air. So you're going to look at his planting. So I feel, so star number 2, this is a week for work, opportunities, some of them that you really like is what I'm hearing. Opportunities to grow, opportunities to build. I would say September, October, maybe into August, but September, time of harvest, fall, something is really going to show that it's paying off. Let's look at the tarot. Let's get more energy revealed here. What gets? Yeah, something's really, you're building something. This is the message from your higher self to not give up, okay? Yeah, some of you may be doing a lot of work from home, or there's something that, or you want to build something at home. Is it a home office, home studio? But it's also saying that you also need to take time out to go within. But the warning is busy week, busy week for you. Busy week, a lot to do. And it's not just busy work, it's going to be work that is moving you forward. I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with projects. Okay, let's look at what you take the lead. Look at that 3 of Wands, 3 of Fire. Yeah, you got to take the lead. This is time, and it's under the 4th house. Some of you, I do feel school or studying. Some of you, you could have roommates or live with someone. You're going to have to set clear boundaries of this is the time I do my work, or this is the time I have to study. Look, we've got Master, we've got the Devil under Venus. So I would say this week, don't overspend. Wait a week to 2 weeks. If you have big purchases, some of you, you may not be able to delay these big purchases. So some of you, there are some big purchases that you're going to be making that you're like, oh, this is really going to strap me in. I'm going to have to work more now to pay this off, or now that I bought this, I'm not going to be able, I'm going to have to put the vacation on hold, or I have to do it in August, or after the summer. So some of you, there is a big purchase. Oh, new vitality under Saturn. You are going to have the energy and the focus. That's an Ace of Wands. I love Ace of Wands. I love all the aces. But the Ace of Wands, it's like this spiritual energy that just zaps you, and you can use it however you need to or want to. Well-deserved reward coming out. So take the lead. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, or 9 of Earth here, right under take the lead. So this could be that something that you do takes off, or you're maybe given a raise in pay, a bonus, or promotion, it's going to take more work. In other words, I feel like there's this, yeah, I got this, but now this is going to take more work, or it's going to take more resources, or more time, more energy, more money. But I've got this, or I invested in this. Some of you are investing in something. Fourth chakra in the center. You're following your heart. Look at all that green. You've got the master of Capricorn, which rules the devil, is the master of manifestation. But this time, soul story number 2, you're doing it from your heart. You're doing it from what matters to you. So you can delay gratification. If you don't have the funds for some, or you don't want to pull it out of savings, or you don't want to stretch yourself, you won't, because you know that it'll come back around. The opportunity will come back. Wow, believe and succeed. Something, opportunity is coming around for you very quickly. This week, next week, end of the month, June, end of June, July, August, September at the late. There's a few, not just one, there's a few things that are going to catapult you to a new level. Find balance. You've got 2 of Pentacles under well-deserved reward, which is at 9 of Pentacles. So you're finding a balance in how to do this extra heavy load, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're taking on, confronting the shadow. You've got 18 here. This is the moon, and that's right under the heart. This is, I feel like you're listening to your dreams. I feel a lot of you are getting messages in your dreams, maybe also meditation, but for many of you, dreams, and you're piecing things together. Some of them are healing dreams. Some of them are dreams that are giving you information to go to your own next level on whatever you're doing. 7th, you're connecting to the crown chakra. Look at all that purple there, magenta, purple. Definitely connecting with higher frequency energy. You could identify as a starseed. Very conscious. You're very conscious, awake, aware. You are on a mission. You're being guided. This week shows this guidance. For some reason, I need to pull another card. What is it? Oh, look at it. Love in the center, the lovers. Some of you, this could be a new relationship, or you're just at a different relationship with your intuition. You're following that intuition. And then you've got also here the Empress, nurturing. Something you're creating, you're nurturing, it's coming into existence. Let's see the whispers of the ocean. You're still building, so don't give up. I know it's probably taxing you. It's kind of challenging for you right now, but don't give up. You're building something amazing. There's going to be a lot of abundance. There's already been some. You've got the 9 of Pentacles here, the 9 of Earth, and then you also have the Empress. So that definitely has to do with abundance, fertility, financial gain, prosperity. Even if you have to spend some money, there still is money in savings. You're still accruing, is what I'm hearing, and also accruing more and more energy, more insights, more inspiration. You're in a building phase. Let's see what you got here. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation. Well, that's the, what should we call it here? That is the moon card. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. That's gratitude. So right now, for relationships, health, healing, abundance, financial security, financial stability, financial freedom, however you want it, whatever it is that you're wanting, gratitude, being grateful is key. Gratitude is key. Being grateful, looking below the surface in every situation and bringing that depth to it, seeing beauty in the situation. So as long as you're doing that, that's going to enhance this energy of this week and the energetic shift that's coming up for you, okay, that's happening. I feel like for many of you, while you're watching this, it's already happening and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Wow, and what that connects you to is inner trust. So when we live more from the heart, our heart is more open, we're trusting. And why I picked these sacred rebel cards, you can see here, she's just like floating, submerged. Same with this, whispers from the ocean. So whatever you're doing, continue to do it. Are you meditating? What are you doing? There's something that you're communing with source energies, communing with the divine, connecting to your higher self. Many of you also, I feel a connection to Archangel Michael, as well as Metatron for manifestation. Whatever it is, you're manifesting from higher frequency energy. You have a divine path. Your path is carved out for you. You're following through on your path. So the gratitude is just going to align you to more and more of what you love to draw in. This could be a very good money week for you too, okay? With Venus there. You know, you might get some hits on stocks or something, or your stock goes up, or you find out, you know, maybe you have extra clients or customers or extra check in the mail, or you find out you're getting an increase in money somehow. But this is all part of you connecting more to your heart and doing more in what you love and answering that soul call. All right, soul story number 2. So it's about this inner trust. It's about trusting you. Just keep trusting spirits, trusting source, trusting what you're doing. This is a very good week for you. A lot of shifting. I want to say the next couple weeks, and I feel like this is a trend for you. Even if things slow down, there is this momentum that you're building, okay, where you're drawing in. Venus is a very magnetic planet, right? So you're drawing in more of what you need and want, whether people, resources, whatever it is. And so that's kind of revving up this energy. And it's all coming from the upper chakras. Okay. Wow, your soul insights mantra. I'm just hearing so much. Wow. Okay, soul insights mantra for the week. As I focus more on my inner trust and inner messages, I believe and succeed. I believe and I succeed. That's it for you. I believe and I succeed. Pisces, with the moon there. Also Cancer, but you're succeeding because you're believing in your inner you, in your higher self, and how you're being guided. That belief is harnessing a universal energy of abundance and connecting you into the universal heart through your individual heart chakra. All right, soul story number 2. Thank you for being here. Please let me know how this not only resonates, but also how it unfolds for you. And if you feel a resonance, please share the video. I'd like to connect with more people. I'm enjoying all of you here. Really, I am enjoying connecting with all of you. All right, take good care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste. All right, soul story number 3. Let's see what you have going on here. Listen to how the layout is. I'm getting a lot with you with people and relationships, so let's see what that has to do. People and relationships, and this is in regards to relationship. Okay, and something clarity of purpose, or something that you're letting go of or no longer doing. You're letting go of it. Yeah, and it's safe. It's good to let go of it. You can let go of it, whatever that is. Bring you more into that vibration of love. So you've got here love, and the Palo Santo stick. Okay, let's see what area is being affected. What house? The 10th house. That's what I thought. Many of you could be letting go of something career-wise. The 10th house has to do with your achievements and status in the outside world. It's also how others see you, but it's what you're doing in the outside world. Maybe call it the career house, but it's also the house of destiny, or destiny. Now, the two, the planetary energy, or the energy, I'm going to look at it planetarily, but that is very active for you this week, is Mercury and Uranus. Now, this is interesting. Your potential for sudden change, alignment, and awakening. And then Mercury is how you think, communicate, write, talk, and it has to do with travel. But it's how you think. It's your mind. It's your mindset. So Mercury and Uranus, be careful not to put your foot in it this week. But you could have some very enlightening conversations this week is what I'm hearing, or get some amazing downloads or flashes of insight, or problems that you've been trying to solve. You now have the answer, or something comes back around to kind of finish it up or solve it. For many of you, this is going to be in the area of work, job, career. Some of you are finding a way to leave an old career or an existing job for a new job and to move forward. What's going to help you greatly this week is for you to attune to the energy of Libra, that give and take, right? Because you have a lot of Uranus, you're going to be communicating a lot this week, and probably a lot in work situations, whether small groups, large groups, corporations, maybe your consultants, doesn't matter. Some of you, I feel it could be, even artists doing something artistic, or maybe you have representation, someone repping you. There could be contracts or legal dealings also this week. Let's say this week into the end of the week. So the energy is diplomatic, gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So you may have mediation or need a mediator, or you may have someone that speaks up for you, maybe even on your behalf, that you don't know that they're doing this. And it's like you've set up a situation right now in your life where you're going to be getting some help and getting answers and getting support. Some of this support, again, could be legal, it could be some kind of mediation, or someone just coming to your aid. Maybe somebody's saying something snarky about you, and then somebody says, oh, no, they're not like that. I really never had that experience. Or they just lost a loved one, or that's why they were not talkative or something. So there is a lot about you being supported in the outer world. Your focus this week is on outer achievement. Let's look at this. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, dedicated effort. And what did I say? Some of you could be artists, apprenticing. So it could be working on yourself or working on projects. A lot to do with work. Share the love. You've got Three of Cups, Three of Water. And then we move into change your focus, Five of Water. So what this tells me is you may not have time this week to dive into certain conversations with people, because if there has been some kind of issues in the past that need sorting through, maybe arguments or debates or something, I feel like it's just like, this is like, leave it. Or you may just leave it, and then you have, out of the blue, that person shows up or texts you, or you bump into them, or they call, or you need something from them. Some of you, I'm seeing a work situation where there's someone that you're not really getting along with at work, and then you need them to email you something or send something. Some of you, it's in person. I need that file, or can you help me with this, or we're working on this project. You find yourself in the meetings or in some kind of situation where you need to be around them, and you kind of have to just let go of what's happened in the past. Yeah, listen to your inner self. High priest there, high priestess. And you're sewing up a Seven of Cups. So there's a lot right under the Three of Cups, Three of Water, Seven of Water. A lot of daydreams and decisions. So there may be decisions. You may have to have strict boundaries this week of, I can't go there. I can't do this week. I can't focus on that. And you're moving into Mastery, the Devil, which Soul Story number 2 got that. You might want to look at that because there's some crossover, I believe. Yeah, and they got Soul Story number 2 got this too. Strength card, control, right under listen. So the only person you can control is you. The only responses you can control is you, and that's going to be very apparent this week. If people choose to misunderstand or not want to clarify something, you can only say your piece and just let it go, or let it deflate is what I'm hearing. Okay, we've got the solar plexus chakra, so there could be some old wounds coming up, but also for some of you, you're feeling much more empowered You're being more honest, more real, more genuine in the outer world. You're showing up that way. Many of you are going to be hired because of just who and how you are. Wow, and base chakra, so that has to do with feeling safe, secure in the world, finances. And 2 of cups, 2 of water coming together. Some of you, if you're not already partnered, there is a relationship coming in for you. Some of you that are partnered, there is just going to be more of a deepening. You're going to get through some stuff. Now, this could be on your own. In other words, you process some stuff and therefore the relationship changes. They're processing some stuff on their own. They're realizing some things. You're realizing some things. Also, this is a call for your higher self, both with that Libra and the 2 of cups here, the 2 of water, that you're really looking to work in partnership with yourself, your inner you, your outer you. But also I feel like many of you are perhaps seeking help or support, formal help or support, an assistant, somebody to help you, some further support. It's going to be there. Let's see where this is going. Choose your battles. What was I saying? So 7 of, what do you call it? 7 of wands here, 7 of flames, 7 of fire, 7 of wands. So it's the courage to move forward, but you're going to learn, because your main focus this week, and I want to say this is like probably even into July, is your career, is your public self, is how you are in the world. Some of you could be, again, you on YouTube or some kind of platform, another type of platform. Some of you are definitely looking at getting some kind of contract or publishing deal or something contractual. No matter where you are, what you do, you're gaining some level of prominence. You could be teachers, you could be going to school, getting fantastic grades or acknowledgement. Some of you are working in small groups. I'm hearing in labs, school. I do hear school. Some of you have graduated or are graduating with honors. Some of you are taking some kind of test that you're going to pass. So there's a lot with the mind and how you're structuring things this week. It's like you're loving what you're doing. You're making it through the challenges. Okay, you're dedicated. You're making it through. Some of you, this is art. You could be accepted in some kind of gallery or museum or show, gallery opening or some kind of art show or music, or maybe you're going to do some, mashup with someone. You're going to do some kind of collaboration. So there's a lot with your destiny. This week, look for signs that show you your destiny unfolding, where you're going, where you're being guided. Some of them are going to come kind of out of the blue or from people that you didn't expect to be supportive, or some of you didn't even know of these people, okay? Chance meetings, chance encounters, follow through on them is what I'm hearing, okay? I get 2. Okay, so your resilience, 2 cards that want to come up here. Your resilience is what's getting you through, the ability to bounce back. Many of you have had to bounce back from setbacks. There is no need to rush or pull, what was I saying earlier? This is time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Okay, that's very Libra-like, okay? Looking at both sides. Oh man, here we got Libra. See both sides. Take a step back and try to look at this from a different perspective, which is very Libra. Libra likes to look at someone else's point of view. You have your own point of view. So some of you may be in situations where this is the energy that you need to navigate through, because Uranus and Mercury very active for you right now in your life. That energy, I'm just looking at an energetic principle. So a lot to do with the mind, communication, clearing the air, but sudden things, sudden events, clearing the air, moving forward, breakthroughs. Could be things slow and been slow and now they all of a sudden pick up, perhaps more towards the end of the week. A lot to do with your clients, I wanted to say. There we go. A lot to do with clients, students, business dealings, colleagues, a lot to do with cooperation and working in a collegial fashion, okay? But it's going to require you to see both sides. And even if, I'm going to say, somebody is quote unquote in the wrong or not stepping up, maybe they can't right now. So even though something's not fair, maybe they can't do it. You know, it's like if you go on a hike with someone and let's say you forget your water bottle and you want them to go, you know, you want to go back and get it. And they say, let me go because I can just run. And you're not really the fast runner, but you know they are. Well, is that fair? It's your water bottle. But they can run faster. Let them go, you know. Or maybe it's you. Maybe somebody forgets something. You're out and someone texts you and says, oh my God, I forgot this. And you're like, okay, I'm right by the house. I'll go pick it up. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to kind of look below the surface or above, way above the surface and go, look, how can I see both sides? So this is your week to not be so tit for tat, not for, I need to do this, you need to do that. I did A and B, now you have to do C and D. No, you might do A, B, C, and someone does E and F, and then you're like, yeah, but I did A, B, C, I did the C. They may not be able to do E, F, G. They may not be able to do the G till later. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to kind of weigh things out and have your own boundaries within yourself. And again, the cards are saying, choose your battles. Not everything is a fight. Not everything is a debate. Not everything is a negotiation. Sometimes things work themselves out. Okay? The energy working through works itself out. So people could have some different ideas or different mindset this week or different understanding of situations this week. You are being cautioned to come from love, that all is love, to share, and to focus more on what it is you love, what you love doing. Dedicated effort is a type of love. When we're focused on ourselves, when we're dedicated effort of ourselves or our path or our healing or our empowerment or our growth or our success, our goals, what is this that you are putting dedicated effort? Can you do it more with love? Whatever you're doing work-wise or in your career or public self, however you view your public self, can you do it in love? Can you do it with love? All right. So for some of you, it could be relationship, but I'm also getting a lot to do with the career. It could be marriage for some of you. It could be on that path that you're drawing someone in. But don't get ensnared in little arguments and debates because that's going to drain your energy. Okay? You've got some momentum that's starting to happen, soul story number 3. So allow the energy to work through that. And then, of course, Venus rules Libra, and Venus has to do with love. So be diplomatic, gracious, seek harmony and balance. All right. So your Soul Insights mantra for the week is, I seek harmony and balance in all that I do. I seek harmony and balance in all that I do. That's it. All right, Radiant Soul Light, thank you so much for being here. If you feel a resonance, I would love if you subscribed, share the video if you think that someone else can benefit. That would be great also. And I will see you in the next reading. Namaste and take good care.